If you run an online business or you're thinking about starting one, choosing the right payment gateway is one of the most important decisions you'll make. It affects how you get paid, how your customers experience checkout, and how much you lose in fees. Also, check the affiliate links in the description below. Clicking them helps the channel grow at no cost to you. Let's jump in. Starting us off at number 10 is 2Checkout, which now operates under the Verifone brand. This gateway has been around for a long time and is known for making it easy to sell to customers all over the world. What makes 2Checkout appealing is their global reach. They support payments in over 200 countries and work with a wide range of currencies. If your business sells digital products or subscriptions internationally, this is a gateway built for that. Their platform handles everything from payment processing to tax management and invoicing, so you don't need a bunch of separate tools. They also offer multiple pricing models depending on your business size, which gives you some flexibility. The downside is that their fees can be higher than some competitors, especially for smaller businesses just getting started. And the interface, while functional, isn't the most modern looking. But for global selling, they get the job done. At number 9, we have Amazon Pay. The idea here is simple. Let your customers pay using the payment information they already have stored in their Amazon account. No need to enter card details again, no friction at checkout. This is a huge advantage because Amazon has hundreds of millions of accounts worldwide. When a customer sees the Amazon Pay button, they trust it instantly. That trust translates to higher conversion rates, which means more completed sales for you. Setup is fairly straightforward, and Amazon Pay integrates with most major e-commerce platforms. It works well for both physical and digital products. Where it falls short is flexibility. You're tied into the Amazon ecosystem, and their reporting tools aren't as detailed as some other gateways. It also doesn't support as many currencies as some competitors. But for businesses whose customers are already Amazon users, it's a smart addition to your checkout. Number 8 is authorize.net, one of the oldest and most established payment gateways in the industry. They've been around since 1996 and are now owned by Visa, which tells you a lot about their credibility. Authorize.net is a favorite among small to medium-sized businesses because it's reliable and well-documented. It accepts all major credit cards, digital payments, and even e-checks. Their fraud detection tools are solid, using a combination of filters that help you flag suspicious transactions before they become a problem. They also offer a virtual terminal, which means you can process payments over the phone or by mail, useful for businesses that don't operate exclusively online. The pricing is straightforward, but does include a monthly gateway fee on top of transaction fees, which adds up if your volume is low. It's not the cheapest option, but for businesses that want stability and proven technology, Authorize.net delivers. Coming in at number 7 is Braintree. This gateway is actually owned by PayPal, but it operates as its own separate platform with a much more developer-friendly approach. Braintree is popular with tech companies and startups because of how customizable it is. If you have a development team that wants full control over the checkout experience, Braintree gives you the tools to build exactly what you want. It supports credit cards, debit cards, PayPal, Venmo, Apple Pay, and Google Pay all in one integration. That kind of coverage means your customers can pay however they prefer, which is great for conversion rates. Their pricing is clean, a flat percentage plus a small fixed fee per transaction with no monthly charges. For businesses that are scaling up, that predictable cost structure is easy to work with. The catch is that Braintree requires more technical knowledge to set up compared to simpler gateways. If you're not comfortable with code or don't have a developer on hand, the onboarding process can feel steep. But for those with the technical resources, it's a powerful option. At number 6, we have Adyen. This is a gateway that most everyday consumers have never heard of, but chances are you've used it without knowing. Adyen powers payments for companies like Uber, Spotify, and McDonald's. What makes Adyen special is that it's an end-to-end payment platform. It handles everything from processing to risk management to settlement, all in one system. There's no need to patch together multiple providers. Their global coverage is excellent. They support over 250 payment methods and process in dozens of currencies, making them ideal for businesses that operate across multiple countries. Adyen also offers advanced data and reporting tools that help you understand your payment performance and optimize your checkout flow. For larger businesses, those insights can directly impact revenue. The reason Adyen is at number 6 and not higher is accessibility. Their platform is really designed for mid to large-sized businesses. If you're a small shop just starting out, the setup process and minimum volume requirements might not be a fit for you yet. At number 5 is Apple Pay. While it started as a mobile wallet, Apple Pay has evolved into a serious payment gateway option for online businesses, especially those with customers in the Apple ecosystem. The biggest advantage is speed and simplicity at checkout. Customers using an iPhone, iPad, or Mac can complete a purchase with Face ID or Touch ID in seconds. No typing in card numbers, no creating accounts. That frictionless experience leads to fewer abandoned carts. Apple Pay also uses tokenization, meaning actual card numbers are never stored or shared during a transaction. For security-conscious customers, that's a major selling point. Integration is supported across most major e-commerce platforms and works alongside other payment methods, so you're not limiting your customers by adding it. The limitation is obvious. It only works for customers with Apple devices. You'd never use Apple Pay as your only gateway, but as an additional option at checkout, it's a conversion booster that's hard to ignore. Number 4 goes to Google Pay. Similar to Apple Pay, Google Pay lets customers check out quickly using payment information stored in their Google account. Given that Android holds the majority of the global smartphone market, the potential reach here is enormous. Google Pay works on Android devices, in Chrome browsers, and across most major e-commerce platforms. That cross-device compatibility gives it an edge in terms of how many customers can actually use it. From a business perspective, adding Google Pay to your checkout is relatively simple. Most payment processors and platforms support it natively, so there's not much technical heavy lifting involved. Security is strong as well. Google Pay uses encryption and tokenization to protect customer data, and it supports biometric authentication on compatible devices. Like Apple Pay, Google Pay isn't a standalone gateway. It works best as a checkout option alongside your primary processor. But considering how many people use Google services daily, not having it at checkout means you're potentially leaving money on the table. At number 3 is PayPal, and honestly, no payment gateway list would be complete without them. PayPal has been around since 1998 and has over 400 million active accounts worldwide. That kind of user base is a massive advantage for any business. What makes PayPal so effective is trust. Customers know the name, they trust the brand, and many of them prefer paying through PayPal because they don't have to share card details directly with the seller. That trust factor alone can boost your conversion rate. PayPal offers a full suite of tools: online checkout, invoicing, subscription billing, and even a point-of-sale option for in-person payments. Whether you're a freelancer sending invoices or a large e-commerce store, PayPal has a solution. Their buyer and seller protection programs also add a layer of security for both sides. And their integration with virtually every e-commerce platform on the planet makes setup quick and painless. The downside is fees. PayPal's transaction fees are not the lowest, and they add up fast if you're processing a high volume of sales. Dispute resolution can also feel one-sided at times, with some sellers feeling the process favors buyers. But the reach and recognition PayPal offers is still unmatched. At number 2, we have Shopify payments. If you're running your store on Shopify, this is the most seamless payment gateway you can use, and for good reason. Shopify Payments is built directly into the Shopify platform, which means there's zero setup hassle. You don't need a third-party gateway, no extra integrations, no complicated API connections. You just turn it on and start accepting payments. One of the biggest advantages is that Shopify Payments eliminates the additional transaction fees that Shopify charges when you use an external gateway. That alone can save you a significant amount of money over time, especially as your sales grow. It supports all major credit and debit cards, Apple Pay, Google Pay, and Shop Pay, Shopify's own accelerated checkout option that stores customer information for faster repeat purchases. Shop Pay has been shown to increase conversion rates noticeably compared to standard checkouts. The limitation is that Shopify Payments is only available in certain countries, and you have to be on the Shopify platform to use it. If you're not a Shopify merchant, this one isn't an option. But if you are, it's almost a no-brainer. And the number 1 spot goes to Stripe. If there's one payment gateway that has consistently stayed ahead of the curve, It's Stripe. Used by millions of businesses worldwide, from solo entrepreneurs to companies like Amazon, Google, and Instacart, Stripe has become the gold standard for online payments. What puts Stripe at the top is the combination of power and flexibility. Their API is one of the best in the industry, giving developers complete control over the payment experience. But you don't need to be a developer to use it. Stripe also offers no-code solutions and pre-built checkout pages that anyone can set up. Stripe supports over 135 currencies and dozens of payment methods, including cards, wallets, bank transfers, and buy now, pay later options. No matter where your customers are or how they want to pay, Stripe handles it. Their dashboard and analytics tools are excellent. You get real-time reporting, detailed breakdowns of every transaction, and tools to manage subscriptions, refunds, and disputes all in one place. Security is top tier, with built-in fraud prevention through their Radar tool, which uses machine learning to detect and block suspicious activity. And their uptime and reliability are best in class. For the combination of flexibility, global reach, transparent pricing, powerful tools, and constant innovation, Stripe earns the #1 spot on this list. And that's your top 10 best payment gateways for 2026. Whether you're a small business owner, a freelancer, or running a large e-commerce operation, there's a gateway on this list that fits your needs. Don't forget to check the affiliate links in the description. It really helps the channel grow. Like, comment, and subscribe for more videos just like this one.